What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the fourth installment of the High and Low podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Nick, a.k.a. Atlanta is Nick, and I'm here with my other host,
Nez. That's me.
I'm the nice one, you get sliced. Right between your eyes, not to try, not to try. You can get me.
What's been good with you, bro? You've been light skinned in this world and stuff.
Oh God. Okay, we're already starting off like that. Yes, I guess you could say I've been light skinned. Been trying, but how have you been?
Black.
Negro. I just said Negro. Negro's a color, black,
Negro. But we gonna keep going. I'm black. He used the N-word.
No, I didn't. That would be with the hard ER.
He's illegal. Where's my camera? This one?
Because
he's illegal.
You see this?
And he eats Pop-Tarts. It's cold.
Okay. But
how are y'all doing out there in the world? Hope you wear your parachutes, because that's good to have.
We got a little quick question before we get into these segments. What's the best place to spring break? Because I know that like a lot of people go to Miami.
I'm looking to vacation after the surgery, bro.
For real.
I'm looking to turn up.
What's the best place to vacation?
Get butt naked with some butterscotches and some milk.
I want to go to Miami.
Maybe.
I feel like that's played out though.
Probably. I want to go somewhere in the southern region of the world.
So like Louisiana?
Just somewhere below the southern hemisphere.
Colombia?
Just somewhere.
Haiti?
Just somewhere.
Okay. But we gotta get into our first segment. What in the world? We gotta talk about this AI generation thing. It's making people's voices sound like it's Drake and a bunch of different artists.
It's stupid. It's more than that too. They even on Snapchat, bro. You can have an
That's the
AI
crazy
friend.
thing.
You can have a computer friend. You can be like, "Hey, Mr. Robot, I love you so much," and they'll be like, "Love you too. Want me to read you a bedtime story? I like angels and you like syrup." All that, and they'll sing you to sleep just like that. AI friend, bro. Send you snaps.
They definitely do that.
So if you ain't got no friends out there in this world,
AI.
Snapchat.
You got no.
I'm wearing yellow because they don't sponsor me, but it'd be cool if they did. So Snapchat, if you watching,
State or Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat, bro.
Hey, Snapchat sponsor us.
That's a mean sponsor. Snapchat.
Yeah. We can get verified on that hoe and language. But yeah, I definitely I started texting it like a couple days ago because I saw it. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I gave it like, okay, what would you do if you did this? And it'll give me like a reasonable answer. And I'm like, okay.
Reasonable.
Yeah, it's sort of scary. I feel like it's someone
Reasonable means that
actually doing that.
it's capitalized at the beginning of every sentence. That's what reasonable means.
But like explanation though.
Exclamation part. That also means reasonable.
What type of shades you rocking out today, Nez?
Hey man, I'm rocking these motherfucking baloney bill shits, bro. Yeah.
Back to the AI thing. How would you feel if, when you get big and shit?
You said when I get big, so like when I pop off?
Yeah, so like how would you feel if someone just generated your voice?
They couldn't do it.
The boopity boop.
Couldn't do it if they tried. Couldn't do it if they tried. Robot ain't got shit on me.
But what if they did though?
Huh?
What if they did though? And it sounded exactly like you.
I'd be upset. And I wear a shirt to say I'm upset. They gonna let me know. Or I'm gonna let them know.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
But like you wouldn't can't you do something is someone sort of copyright on YouTube?
But it's not though, because it's a software. I guess he didn't do it. Whoever shall be on the AI program. Technically the AI did it and not the person, so they can't sue the person, I guess.
They can sue the software, right? Technically? I feel like they can do something where they can get some money out of it.
Because, I mean, honestly, all they did is, like, it's the same way they do shit with, like, Michael Jackson and, you know, regenerating his voice, even though he did. At least I think he did, unless it's on some Illuminati stuff.
Well,
back to spring break. Nah, we ain't going back to spring break. But please, in the comments, let me know. Because I need a vacation. I need to put my toes in some sand and then get it wet.
yeah, you need the vacation because, you know, you're crippled. But we gotta talk about these sports, bro. There's a lot going on.
What's going on with the sports, bro? Let me know.
Man, these playoffs, man.
Let me know, man.
These playoffs.
We off playing.
Hey, you see the jersey? You see the jersey? That's who we repping.
That's who we.
Nothing else. We just tied the series 2-2. By the time y'all seen this,
Curry game. He putting him to sleep.
by the time they see this, it'll be 3-2, right?
3-2.
Golden State, 3. Yeah.
3-2.
Yeah.
Golden State. We going. Whoever next, they done. Unless it's Denver. That's tough.
You think we'll win Game 5? I think we'll win Game 5, then take it back home and close them out.
Definitely. 5, 6, done. Kingston gave everything they had. First 2 games, they done. They gave everything they had. De'Aaron Fox sitting here trying to do everything possible, and they went in by a buzzer beater, 3 points. Like,
Well, I'll give them their respect. They had a good season. You know, they trying hard, but
they ain't been to the playoffs in 16 years. They bums.
I mean, they sort of playing like, you know, they got some veteran leadership up in there, but they don't. You know, they got some seasoning, but they don't.
They ain't got no seasoning.
I'll give y'all credit.
No
but
Lawry's, no salt pepper, no lemon pepper, no paprika. They ain't got no motherfucking paparilla.
But it's sort of crazy how that whole Draymond thing happened.
Draymond. If y'all want to know what racism look like, look at Draymond and Sabonis. That's it. How many times they see the white dude laying on the floor? They don't even know what happened. Nothing.
Pulled his whole ankle.
Whistle.
Could have injured him.
Draymond had to be. Why? Because it's Draymond.
Yeah. It's
He's
like,
a black man that's been convicted in the past, so it got to be him. There you go.
But my thing is, we had 3 instances where niggas got hit in the nuts and nobody else got suspended. But
Nobody got suspended. Nuts. But a dude get his ankle in a fucking headlock.
and he steps on him, you get suspended.
Suspended on a playoff game.
So NBA, let me know what's
Not
up,
a
bro.
regular season. We talking about the playoffs. Talking about prime time. Talking about chicken nuggets in the fridge.
Talk about where you would make your name.
Everything.
Everything. But yeah, last night, Jimmy gets buckets. Himmy Butler.
Him engine.
He dropped 56 last night. And I didn't watch the game, but when I watched the highlights, that shit was popping.
That man could not stop. He just couldn't stop getting buckets. Those same shots was missing the last game. But he couldn't miss today. Because today is a new day.
I think the thing is like he really doesn't get his respect because he doesn't put up the numbers he does in the postseason like he does in the regular season.
Jimmy Butler not a scorer, though. Never has been. He's been
Yes, he has.
He's been a Swiss Army knife. He just do shit.
Nah, when he was in Chicago, that nigga was getting buckets.
D Rose was getting buckets.
But D Rose was hurt.
Yeah, after that, somebody got to step up. You know what I mean? Somebody got to step up.
Yeah, but yeah, in playoffs, we're not talking about regular season. Where would you rank him? Like top 5, top 10?
Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy Butler. Just postseason.
Like players or in his position?
Players. I would say he's at least a top 10 player in the postseason.
I would say that Jimmy B is a top 15 player.
In the postseason?
In the don't matter.
I'm just talking about postseason.
Like right now, out of the teams in there right now.
Well, we're still in the first round, so
That's what I'm saying. Out of the teams in there right now, I still don't put him top 5. There's so many great
I'm just talking about postseason. Like fuck regular season.
You got KD.
Who would you
Curry,
take?
Clay. Devin Booker. I'll take Chris Paul over him.
You take Chris Paul over Jimmy Butler right now?
Yeah.
Nah. That nigga old as hell. That nigga,
he unreliable. I take
he don't got it no more.
I take Giannis over him.
Okay.
I'll take Joel Embiid over him.
Okay.
I'll take James Harden over him.
Nah.
Yup.
No.
I am. Why?
No, James Harden hasn't shown up in the playoffs, bro.
He is now. He is right now.
I'm talking about his history in general.
I'm talking about right now.
He can do it in the first round.
You said we talking about right now, so let's talk about right now.
I'm talking about their postseason resume. Like
I'm talking about Jimmy, but Jimmy Butler.
Even right now, he's not better than Jimmy.
He put up a lot of numbers, but he lose though.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
When has James Harden carried the team to the finals?
He don't. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he better than Jimmy B. We're talking about players.
In the postseason.
Not on a team. You talking about who would I take over Jimmy B? That's a lot of people, but I would take over Jimmy B.
There's only a handful of niggas I'll take over that.
Like Klay Thompson, I'm taking him 20 times out of the week. Even though Klay be clucking it sometimes. But Jimmy be clucking it too, so it's all right.
That's true.
I'm taking Russ over him.
Westbrook?
I'm taking AD. I'm taking Kawhi. I'm taking Paul George. I'm taking... There's so many people you can name that you gonna take over.
Nah,
Jimmy
there's
Butler.
only a handful.
I'm not saying he ass. I'm just saying like Jimmy Butler is more of a Swiss Army knife than a all-star play through him kind of guy.
But we're seeing in the postseason that he can do that though.
Sometimes.
What do you mean sometimes?
But like you see what he looked like after he do that. He's puking over a bench somewhere. And
that's because he ain't got no help.
And he can't do it the next game. That's what I'm saying. So, like, what's the point of giving one game everything you got if you can't do it the next?
But in the bubble, in the finals, that nigga was dropping. He was averaging 40
Bubble
or something.
Don't count. Bubble don't count.
I count it.
Bubble don't count.
I count it.
Nope.
Why don't you count it?
Bubbles.
Why don't you count it? Just because LeBron won the ring, or
no?
What?
If anybody would have won the ring, I would have said it didn't count. My boy was pulling for the Heat. I told him it's not gonna count if they win. It was a short season. They didn't travel nowhere. It was like...
But they had to stay isolated in rooms.
It was like playing practice. Oh. If someone gave you millions of dollars to go sit in a room and play basketball, would you go do it?
$1 million to go play basketball in a room?
In a room. You got to sit in a hotel room and go play basketball every day. That's it. For however long they did the playoffs.
But my thing is... they had players in there like Paul George was saying that shit had them depressed and shit.
But I'm saying like they had a whole city though. The only reason why they was depressed probably because they couldn't see their family. But that was just COVID in general. Like COVID had everybody depressed. It wasn't just basketball players.
I know
everybody in the world.
Some niggas wanted to leave, so that shit counts in my opinion.
I feel that, but like I said, some people left the earth. So like, who cares about leaving the NBA? They was depressed and left the earth.
Okay, that's a different subject.
You see what I'm saying? So like everybody was depressed. Y'all sitting there depressed because you getting paid millions of dollars and you got trapped in a room and you had to play basketball.
But that's my point, though.
Something that you signed up for.
Okay, it don't count. Okay, let's talk about last year. There was a Jimmy Butler shutout away from the finals last year. So that don't count?
I'm just saying. Did they go? Did they win? No. Look at the Lakers. They won the bubble and they ain't been to the playoffs till now.
They made the playoffs the year after that. They just lost to the Suns because AD got hurt.
It ain't because AD got hurt. LeBron don't need nobody to get past round one. He proved it with Cleveland. He done proved it with a lot of teams, but he can't carry.
You know LA was up 2-0 in that series against the Suns in the first round.
It don't matter. None of that matters, bro. They can't cut it.
And AD got hurt.
They can't cut it. They just can't. No matter what happened, they can't cut it. He can't cut it in the West. He can't. Can't do it. LeBron can't do it. Can't.
I mean, he can do it right now. They up 3-1 on the Grizzlies.
Can't do it.
Why is that?
Grizzlies ass anyways. They a bunch of big ego players.
That's true.
That's young and gullible and really think that they him. But there's only one him. It can only be one him. Everybody on your team can't be Hamilton.
I just really got a problem with Dylan Brooks. He's a bum. He's garbage. I don't like him. He talks all this crap. He skipped the media.
That was a lot.
Nah, fuck. Can I say?
How you going down your fellow light-skinned brethren?
Well, he's like 2 shades lighter than me. So
light skin on light skin crime. I'm calling it. Flag on the play. Flag on him.
But like he's talking all this shit and like he skipped the media twice after he's lost twice. That's a punk ass move.
It is because at the end of the day, I mean, at least he waved the white flag though. That was it. Like I'm not saying he's a good dude at all. Like he be chirping, but he waved the white flag. He giving me buckets. I talked a lot of shit. He's proving me wrong. So let me shut up and start playing.
Because it's the way that you address the shit. Like if I say something about you publicly, it gotta be addressed publicly.
It has to. You're right.
But not privately.
But at the end of the day, like I feel like he waved the white flag by him saying no comment. Like I'm good. Like saying that we gonna settle on the court now. I'm tired of talking. I know I've been talking too much. Let me shut up and let's just play basketball. They down 3-1.
I don't think that's the case because he's losing, so we can't say nothing.
That's what I'm saying. They're down 3-1, so he's like, let me shut up. Because if I just keep talking and we lose, I look stupid.
But, like, my thing is, you address the media talking about another person, but then you won't address the media when you lose. And it's part of your job. That's why you get paid that much money. So that's why, like, you punking out.
Media is part of it.
Man up.
You're right.
Like, come on,
media
bro.
is part of it. I mean, Marshawn Lynch got penalized for not talking to the media. So, you know, Dylan Brooks, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's also talk about Ryan Garcia getting his ass.
Bruh. Do not let TikTok fool you. Do not let YouTube fool you. Do not let shorts and reels fool you. Yes, he's fast. Yes, he is athletic as hell. Yes, he is tall. Yes, he is lengthy.
He's not even that tall. He's like 5'8".
Yes, he is. He's tall for his weight class.
Yeah, for his weight class, yeah.
Most people's weight class like 5'4".
Yeah, like me.
Tank.
Yeah.
But you know, he lengthy. He's technically sound. He's all of that. But when you in the ring, it's you and him. And whoever is the bigger man coming out. All the technicality, both y'all train that. The speed, both y'all train that. Power, both y'all train that. Combinations, both y'all train that. Both y'all got film on each other. So now it comes down to who is the bigger man. And it ain't got nothing to do with how tall you are.
That's facts. Because Mike Tyson, he was very short for his weight class, and he was knocking everybody the fuck out.
Everybody. He said it. He said, I don't care. Yeah, when you short, you're going to have to take some. You're going to take a little mink here and there.
Yeah.
But bounce back. Can we play that video? Can we do that?
What is Tank going to find out on Saturday night?
Exactly why I'm here. I mean, you don't get to this position without having something special. Anybody with a clear mind can see that. You're laughing, but I'm dead serious. It's gonna happen. And it's gonna be over quick, so quick.
You keep it
Look at you.
One punch. That's
What?
You talk about that one.
Speak a little louder. I can't hear you.
You say you keep relying on that one punch.
That's all it's gonna take. I just need a sing shot. Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left
Forget, I
hook.
only need one too.
Okay.
You could get that too.
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like, come on, bro.
I can't hear
I
you.
touch that jaw. I'm telling you, going to sleep.
I sort of expect that to happen because I knew from the get-go, like, he can fight, but, like, there's levels to it.
Levels. And Tank is on that elite legend level. He on that Floyd, that Tyson. He on that Ali, like, up there with them. Like, he up there.
So is he the face of boxing?
He been the face. He been the face since Floyd stepped down. The reason why Floyd stepped down, he was like, yo, you got it, bro. Just show the world. And Gervonta been showing the world ever since.
You wouldn't say Tyson Fury or Bud Crawford?
Tyson Fury, man, he fight like a punk to me. I mean, you could say he won and all that stuff, but he just fight like he fight like he watch a lot of film on you and he attack your weaknesses. And like that's it. He gonna hug you, he gonna drain you, he gonna take away your stamina, and then he gonna fight you. So he not gonna fight you at your top. He gonna drain you, he gonna hug you, he gonna do the shit this opponent's doing, like grab your ankles, make you get ejected. He do all that shit, and then he win.
But you can't lie, that nigga's skilled though. How big he is, that nigga's skilled.
He is, but what I'm saying is that he's not the best fighter. He's probably like a butterbean, like at most, like a mediocre in the middle guy.
So you think someone can beat him in the heavyweight division?
I just feel like the heavyweight division ain't really that solid.
You only got two other Joshua and
like
Wilder.
They just really not that solid, and even they not solid. Cause Anthony Joshua, he's
like Ryan Garcia to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He looked the part. When you look at him, it's like the prototypical he be a boxer in a movie type. But a boxer's
cover boy.
Yeah. But boxers in movies don't, you know what I mean? They're not real boxers.
Yeah.
You put Creed in a real ring, it's not gonna happen. He looked good in the movie. Anthony Joshua looked good in the movie.
But big trade breakout news. This happened yesterday evening. Aaron Rodgers finally got traded to the Jets, even though we all expected that to happen. Are they Super Bowl contenders
the Jets
now?
though? Why
they got
Jets?
A good team though?
Why the Jets? They have a good
Defense.
That's
They got.
it. So you get a quarterback, and he gonna have to do everything again. He just left that situation.
They just need an O-line. Because they got some good weapons on offense.
Oh, man, it's the Jets.
Bro, they're going to be straight, bro. Well, their division's going to be hard as hell. Especially if Lamar Jackson get traded to the Patriots or some wild shit like that. But
he do need to lead the Ravens. He definitely need to lead the Ravens. But A-Rod being with the Jets, like he already went through his having to carry, bro. He was trying to go to a team like Tom Brady did, that's stacked from head to toe, and he could just play quarterback, bro. He already had to slug and carry a whole team to however far he can take it.
I don't think he needs to care. I think he just plays good. You know, not on MVP level, but like.
So what you telling me is you would put a bag on the Jets next year?
A bag?
You would put a bag on the Jets next year?
No, not in that division or conference, no.
Okay, cool. So they not competitive is what you're saying?
No, they can be competitive.
So you would put a bag on them to get to the playoffs?
Get to the playoffs?
Bag on them to get to the playoffs.
I'll have to think about that.
So what are the chances you at home sitting right there watching my black ass? What do you think? Would you take high or low that the Jets gonna make it to the playoffs? You feel me? The playoffs. Not the bowl, just the playoffs. Me, I don't even think they're gonna get there.
That's crazy, in my opinion.
Taking the low.
Because how many spots are there? There's 7, right? Or 6? So you got Kansas City.
Know. It changes from year to year. NBA changing, I don't doubt the NFL change too.
So you got Cincinnati, Kansas
NCAA
City.
changing they tournament rules. Like, I don't doubt the NFL.
Yeah,
Everybody
Buffalo.
changing shit. Because all these archaic rules been here since the beginning of time.
I would put money on the Jets if I had the money, because I don't, because I'm broke. If I had the money,
Cap.
I would put it. Stop.
You see the fresh retwist. You see the skin glowing. What's that? Facial, probably.
It wasn't facial.
That's money. He got a facial. I was not talking about at a what's that thing called? A boutique. I'm talking about the facials that I like.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, I would put money on the Jets to make the playoffs. I would put money on that. Yeah.
Money. No. Don't do it. You gonna lose. Don't go on what is it? DraftKings. Don't go on that. You gonna lose your money on the Jets.
No, you're not. You might, but you're not.
You probably will. I mean, A-Rod is the better version of Tom Brady. So maybe.
He's the better version of a lot of niggas. Yeah. Like Aaron Rodgers is talented. Brady's just more
he's fortunate.
Fundamentally sound. I said fundamentally. Oh my god.
He's fortunate that his whole career he had a nice team.
Who, Brady?
Not everybody can say that. Not everybody can say that. Your whole career, your teams are nice. Not everybody can say that. And he played for what, like 20 years?
In New England was the 19.
He played for like 20 years. And he could say his team was nice every
23.
year.
23.
That's 20 plus years. And he could say his team was nice every year.
Well, that last year with New England was sort of. Nah, they was not good, bro.
You still got the best tight end in the league.
No, Gronk left by then.
No, he got injured, didn't he? And then he retired. Yeah, he got injured and retired.
That's when he was on the Bucks, but that last year he wasn't on the team.
Didn't he have Edelman?
I think that was Edelman's last year, I think too.
Yeah, Edelman. He had Edelman.
But that nigga was old.
He had Logan something.
That was the year. It was Lamar Jackson's MVP year.
Yeah.
And there was like the best defense like of all time through 7 games, and then after that there was just, but yeah.
Baddie of the week. I need to know.
Baddie of the week.
Who the baddie going to be for the week?
So, baddie of the week goes to somebody I met, I think a month ago. Noemi.
That's a cool last name.
For real.
It's like not Naomi, but it's like
Noemi.
Like no Amy. It's like not Amy, but like no Amy.
Yeah, shout out to you. Do your thing.
Facts.
Yes, she went to ETSU.
All that.
She graduated. Recently. Yeah, doing your thing. Shout out to you. Baddie of the week.
She bad, educated, head on her shoulders.
So, with these high-low questions, I'm going to throw y'all some questions. Ned's is gonna throw y'all some questions, and we're gonna have our own opinion on it because, you know, we are the hosts. But it's all about y'all. So, first high and low question: What are the chances of you getting a Crunch membership? High or low?
Crunchy Munch is a new gym, just opened up. It's kind of fire, kind of like a new Planet Fitness. You know what I'm saying? It's the new wave right now. So if you try and hop on it, crunch it.
Crunch it up. It's real nice. They got a pool. Weights look clean, brand
Hydro
new,
bed, brand new facilities.
And it's only $10 a month.
$10. It's 10 of these.
And the top package is like $30.
Top package, big packages.
So you're getting a lot out of it. So Nez, you got crippled at the Y. So
yo, stop saying that, bro. Like,
okay.
All right, yeah. News update. I tore way more than just my ACL. I tore my ACL and both meniscuses. That's tough. Sorry for me. All right, next.
But would you get a Crunch membership?
I'm thinking about it when I get back. Yeah, when I get back to being able to use a leg again. Yeah, definitely, because I love working out. It's a great endorphin joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we're definitely going to do some group workouts in the summer.
Yeah.
Get toned out.
Male bonding, and don't get it mistaken for bondage, because that's cool too, but not with men.
Yeah, not all the way. You know what I'm saying? But this question is really for you. But if y'all ever blow up and get famous, what are the chances of you doing an exhibition boxing match? High or low?
You know what I'm saying? Like Blueface and Nate Robinson, and you know, just random people that don't box just get knocked out.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm a big dude and I could really hit a dude pretty hard in his face muscles.
So since you can hit him hard in his face muscles, would you do it if you?
Probably, if they pay me enough. I'd do anything if you pay me enough.
How much would you get paid?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna take that back. I'm not gonna do anything if you pay me enough.
I was about to say something, but that
Big
was
pause.
definitely got to get edited out.
Yeah, big pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I would do it. High for me. But is it high or low for you guys? They're at home, sitting on your Pedialyte.
Pedialyte. I got a question. Again,
You got a question
for you, but it's for y'all.
You for y'all.
What
for
are
me.
the chances of you cutting off all your hair?
All
high
of
or
it.
low?
Hell to the no.
Even if I
'Cause
gave
my
you
hair
a
give me
bag.
strength and my baldness make me weak. Yep, all that. Baldness is not for the faint of heart. If you want your head to glisten like a bowling ball, be bald. Yeah, don't do that. Me, no. So low for me. I hope it's low for you guys at home. Let the luscious locks flow. Let the hair
I feel like
go.
some people would do it.
Like
for the right amount
Elsa.
of money.
Shout out to Adesanya for that. Yeah, right there.
Adesanya. But you want to do it if I lay out like $1 million on this table?
I'm not cutting my hair. I'm trying to tell you, like, I cut off like a close family member for cutting off my hair, bro.
Damn.
Facts.
I
my hair
watched
is-
the same thing.
My hair is very sacred, bro. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Especially like with my beliefs and stuff, like, you know, hair holds power and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? Like, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that because I got a big head, so I got to keep my hair on my head. So
I got a big head and little arms.
I do. I got an egg head, so we're not gonna do that. But yeah, this is sort of another hair question. But what are the chances of you getting Allen Iverson braids on a Thursday? High or low? Would you get Allen Iverson braids on a Thursday?
Would you play with Pickle Rick on a Friday?
Who's Pickle Rick?
Pickle Rick. Hey, yo. Real question. How y'all cook y'all bacon? All right.
Yo, I
You ain't gonna say nothing?
I don't know what because I don't eat meat. So
I'm talking about
pause.
them. Why they ain't say nothing?
Because you're talking to a camera, Nez.
Oh. All right.
Okay. You're not gonna. Okay. We're just gonna go to the next one. You do the next one because this has to do with illegal stuff. So
What are the chances that you travel with a party pack of any variety of flavors? Liquor, cannabis, heroin, if you please.
oh,
I don't suggest it, but you can if you want. Just bring your party pack to the next party that you enjoy.
and you
All right.
see who's the illegal one.
So what are the chances you at home? You stupid. What are the chances you at home? High or low? Would you bring a party pack to your next party? Influenced by yours truly, High and the light skinned guy.
I don't like him, but I don't have a party pack. It seems like I'm gonna have to get a bunch of different bags
You
to
got
put in my car.
bro.
So
You gotta have the bags on bags. You gotta have the games. You gotta have the whatever,
I would
whatever
say-
your vice is. You gotta have some napkins, a blanket in your trunk, because you never know when picnics happen.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's certain necessities. A ball pump, because you never know.
But it'll definitely be high for me because I gotta get a lot of stuff. So
Got
we're
to.
gonna do that.
Party pack.
Yeah.
Do.
Nez,
Party pack.
what are the chances, high or low, of you rolling with Grab a Leaf? I don't know. I'm not illegal.
All right, so I'm gonna run it back. So what are the chances you at home when you rolling your cannon by? Grab a leaf? Anyone? Just me? What are the chances you at home? High or low? Grabba or no?
Grabba.
Grabba.
This one is sort of off the wall, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Do it anyways.
Nez,
What are the chances that you
People.
put breast milk on a taco? High or low? You at home? Breast milk. Taco.
that wasn't okay. Yeah, high or low. I'm not gonna answer
High or low?
that.
Breast milk on your taco. It's nutritionist. It has vitamins and minerals. It comes from your lady. Breast milk on your taco.
Hopefully it's your lady.
Breast milk on your taco. All right. High or low?
Breast milk on your tongue. Would that be high or low? You answered the damn question.
I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle with it. Depends on the day.
So high. There's no middle. It's not the high and middle and
Okay,
low podcast.
it's a higher probability.
Probably literally.
See, you tried it.
I did. Okay.
Okay. Oh man.
But we gotta talk about this music other than titty milk tacos. God, that fucked with my head. Okay.
Mind fuck again. Every time it's just me and him on episode, I always mind fucking release once. I got to. I'm sorry.
Definitely, because the last time he asked me about ant-sized bulls or something like that.
You right, bro. It retain knowledge though. I should be a teacher.
Yeah.
Teaching the kids one day at a time. Nez. Niccc.
Song of the week.
Song of the week. Oh, that's actually ironic because the song of the week is by the Weeknd.
Yeah.
I only fuck you in his hair. All right. Weeknd. What's it called? Double
Fantasy.
Double Fantasy.
Featuring
Future.
Yeah. Future. Did you like the song?
I did. I kind of liked it. It kind of got a little bit repetitive. I wish Future would have came in faster, but he didn't. Weeknd did his thing. You know, he does his, whatever you think the Weeknd gonna do on that song, you are. But it's like a nice upbeat, almost kind of a 90s vibe, but I would say it's more like an early 2000s. Like it's transitioning into that newer but it still has that old school feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's that repetitive beat.
It's definitely like
Starboy, you know what I'm saying?
Makes me want to bounce a little bit,
Little
shake my head.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no like, it's like kind of, it's gonna make you dance, but not really. It's more like a jig. You're gonna dance, you're gonna jig to it.
Yeah, you're just gonna move a little bit. I'll give it.
Little pop.
Y'all go check it out. What would you rate it 1 through 10? I would say 7.5. Some songs gotta grow on me.
I would say
I don't feel like
probably like a 7.3845.
Why so specific with the 3.845?
I don't know, because you can't really rate every song at the same number.
That's true, but it's you though.
I'm gonna go with that number.
You
That's
do
what
it.
I'm gonna rate it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't listen to the Weeknd's music like that. So
He alright. He dropped some. I say he's more than alright. Let me give him this shit.
yeah, he got
he's
his
more than
songs.
alright.
Yeah,
He has his songs, but I feel like he was better when he was like depressed and cracked out. I know that's bad to say. I really do.
For real?
He was on something. I don't know if it was crack, but I know when I don't know what the drug is, I just guess crack.
That's a good guess.
It's a good guess. You see what I'm saying? Like when people wigged out, guess crack. You're probably right.
Most definitely. But that is the end of this episode. We want to say thank y'all to the viewers for watching, tuning in. You can check us out on all social media platforms. Subscribe. We got Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We should be on Apple Music and Spotify.
Socks.
All that stuff at the High and Low Podcast.
At the high and low.
Yeah, go check us out. Go check out the reels. All that stuff. The reels been popping.
Look at our flashing graphic.
Yeah. Look
Nice.
at that. It's probably been messing with your eyes, but yeah. I'm one of your hosts, Nick. Atlanta is Nick. Go check me out. I vlog, Twitch stream, all that stuff. Nez, what you do, man?
I'm Nez. I hope you enjoyed all of my black excellence. Tune in next time, guys. Peace.
Fly guys, fly right by. Super fly, talking shit.